Hello friends, in the series on income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue which came before the Honorable Madras High Court through a writ petition, and the issue was that if some assessment is completed, so whether it can be presumed that the assessing officer has examined all the facts, or whether it can be presumed that the no assessing officer could be presumed to have completed the assessment without looking all the material facts. This issue has been taken up by the court in the case of VIP Housing and Properties versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax and others, and this case is reported in 476 ITR at page number 529, and the date of the judgment is 25th February 2025. In the present case, there was a search on the assessee on 3rd September 2013, and due to that search, the notices under section 153 were issued to the assessee for the assessment year 11, 12, 12, 13 and 13, 14, and the assessment was completed under section 153A. During the search, there was some amount recovered from the assessee, but the addition was not made for those amounts. When the assessment was completed under section 153A in 2016, after that on 31st March 2021, the notice under section 148 was issued to the assessee on the ground that some income has escaped assessment because the amount was recovered from the search. The assessee challenged this notice in the Madras High Court through a writ petition and said that in the present case, the issue of notice tantamounts to change of opinion. According to the assessee, up to 31st March 2021, some tangible material should be there for having reason to believe that income has escaped assessment, because in the present case, all the material was before the assessing officer while making the assessment under section 153A. So it is a mere change of opinion and no income has escaped assessment, and there was no suppression of facts by the assessee during the original assessment. It was the plea of the assessee that it was not the case that the assessing officer was not aware of the amount seized during the search. When the court heard the petition of the assessee, then the court said that it should be presumed that the assessing officer has examined all the issues when an assessment is completed. The court said that the assessing officer could be presumed to have completed the assessment by looking all the material facts. The court said that since in the present case the assessment was completed under section 153A and the assessee has disclosed all the facts, so it is presumed that the assessing officer has looked all the facts, and if the department feels that some mistake has happened in that assessment order, then the revenue was well within power to revise that order under section 263 by demonstrating that the order is erroneous and prejudicial to the interest to the revenue. But the assessing officer do not have the right to reopen the assessment to play the second innings. The court was of the opinion that in the present case, the assessing officer was having the full knowledge of the amount recovered. When he has not added that amount into that assessment, then the assessing officer cannot have the power to issue the notice under section 148 to reassess that amount, because it will tantamount to change of opinion, and it will give a right to the department to play a second innings to tax the same amount. Friends, this case is very important because it has been seen that in a number of cases the assessment orders are passed very casually, or even if they are not passed casually, then the department again reassess those assessment years by issuing multiple notices under section 148. So by these type of writ petition, that practice is curbed, and according to me, at least some cost should be imposed on the revenue for issuing these type of unwanted notices to the assessee under section 148. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is VIP Housing and Properties versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax and others, and this case is reported in 476 ITR at page number 529, and the date of the judgment is 25th February 2025. Thank you, friends.